Oh yeah. Oh, Souls. Oh, do you have? I was gonna say, do you have Edge, Souls? Microsoft Edge, the browser. Oh, did I tell you I finally traced my? You remember that pop up I was telling you about, Souls? Like 2 or 3 nights ago. Well, I finally traced that. Finally. Oh, bro, I'm already at 486 subs already. Let's go. That is awesome. But yeah, I need to make sure everybody can hear you. Hang on a minute. Will you say something so that way I know your audio's coming through, Zolls? I just want to. I just want to. I just want to see if it was coming through on my side. I just want I don't get why it's not coming through. Like my audio's coming through, but I don't get why the Discord audio is not. You get what I mean? I don't get that. I'm gonna have to figure. I'm gonna have to get. Uh. Is my fridge too loud in the background by chance? You can't even hear my fridge at all. Wow. That is crazy. That's crazy how you can't even hear my fridge. That's so crazy. Oh yeah, I'll come and drop my stream in your thing real quick, Souls. I'll, I wonder if I can make it to the 500 subs that I want. And it's so crazy how you can't hear my thing. There you go, Souls. Oh yeah, whenever I'll have to renew everybody's memberships. Yeah, and then I think one a year. I think. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm looking at. All right, hang on. I'm looking at Discord right now. Actually, okay. Uh, I like that actually. Well, oh,
Falconsfin 73 gaming sup.
Sup, Eldoro? Um, only thing I see that's not different, Souls, it, you know how like you did the Falcon logo just with the flames? That's the only thing I don't. That's the only thing I see not so different about that.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I want flames behind. You know, like the whole picture you just sent. You know, like the whole picture you just sent. Yeah, I want. You know, like how the logo and then where it says Falcons Fan 73. I want flames behind that whole entire thing. But the PlayStation logos I like, but I'm just saying, yeah, I just want flames behind that whole ordeal. Yeah. I'll be right back, Souls. Be right back, Souls.
Yo bro, smiling face with sunglasses.
I'm back, Souls. Can you hear me? Oh, did you send it on Discord just now? Alright. I figure you probably are trying to holler at me. Let me look at Discord. Okay, I like that one. I like that one too. I like that one too. You get what I mean? Or I was one. No, like you know how you did yours. You know how you did your your background, Souls. Yeah, that's what I was wanting. I was wanting something like that. But I like
Hello
that one.
everybody in Falcons.
What's up, Moon?
Hello everybody in chat. Hello everybody, happy Easter Sunday everybody.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons, next on Madden Football.
Hello, I am at work today.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League
What?
is on the air. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Hold on.
Falcon.
What's up, monster?
Crew.
From Atlanta. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
And this intercepted on the
Wow.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Yo, Souls, first interception. First, right at the start of the game, I get an interception.
Nice.
How crazy is that? Thanks, monster.
And this was excellent coverage down there. And they'll come
Yeah.
with an early takeaway. And I mean an early takeaway.
So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. And looking to throw, Penix. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll throw with Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Did you see that, Monster?
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Yes, sir.
Second 10. To the air, Penix. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie. Maybe a little.
I like Madden. I like to watch people play.
A lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive, and they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he will have a Titans first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's Rudolph. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 53 yards. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Nick Folk for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Is Mrs. Souls okay? Souls?
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Penix. That one deep for London. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception. Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense. They'll try and throw with Penix. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now? The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff. Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. In motion
is she okay?
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he takes
Or no, just tell her I was asking.
Down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Clock rolling.
Tell her to come in Discord and hang out.
Point of this first quarter.
Or I just send her to at least come in Discord whenever she gets on.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook Akine with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, oh, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback. But here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Rudolph now to throw.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs. Now Rudolph. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back.
Wow.
But that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
Well, how about that?
There she is. What up, Mrs. Souls?
None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage.
How is the beautiful Mrs. Souls today?
They go to the sideline. They keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find
Sam.
them. I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Folks' kick is good.
And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Breaks through the contact.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
I'm live right now, Mrs. Souls.
Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the
I'm just saying I'm live right now. I'm playing Madden.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction.
Football.
Watching what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air.
Oh, Mrs. Souls, I wish you would have been in here a minute ago because I threw a nice deep pass a minute ago. Yeah, it was nice. I thought you sent me. Souls, I thought you sent me something else there a minute ago because I saw Discord pop up. Yes. Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Souls. You realize? No, I'm just saying. You realize that you're one of the ones that I will. You and Monster and everybody else will be the only ones I appreciate. Hey, I try to help y'all out. I mean, Yeah. Always got to show where they're. Always got to show the appreciation. What are you trying to do, Mrs. Souls? Nice. Only thing is, if the PlayStation servers were up, I would get on and help y'all. But well, that's what I'm saying, Souls. I'm trying to be stingy with my hard drive space for the next 5 days. Cause like my hard drive space fills up quick. And like every time I try to tell somebody that, nobody seems to get the actual hint. I bet you're the same way, ain't you, Mrs. Souls? Take your time.
Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Looking to throw, Penix. That one deep for London. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 76 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out?
I just landed a nice deep pass, Souls.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. People are starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position.
Hey, don't forget about me there, Souls.
Position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go, Souls!
Here's Rudolph.
Bro, on a win? Congrats, bro! Let's go. Yo, congratulations, bro!
To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Out of the game.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm coming.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Rudolph. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
55-yard punt, 11 on the return.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time.
I'm live right now. Thanks if you're in chat.
You know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yeah, I'm playing a little bit of Madden. Give everybody something to watch on this Easter Sunday.
Here's Penix. That one deep for London.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35.
Souls, I'm about to go down and score again.
45 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just...
Souls 14-10 right now.
Here trying to figure out what was going on.
I see how it is, Spanx.
How did you lose him in the middle of the field?
No, I see how it is.
Receiver, make sure it's someone on the
short
side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Yeah, the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I know it was.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule.
Tell him I know it was, Souls.
Has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm about to score again, Souls.
Just about whatever you want because you understand.
Yeah, it's already 14-10. Souls, I'm at 14-10 right now in the first quarter.
I was worried about giving up the big one.
Penix to the air once more. That one deep for London.
And he bats it away.
Oh, that should have been a deep. Oh, that should have been a deep.
He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here.
What does Spank say?
You're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines?
It's not dangling.
Unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Tell him I said it's not dangling in the wind because there ain't no wind blowing.
For him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Rudolph. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
I can hear your colon as it produces shit. Lol.
Shut up, Spanx.
What up, baby? Let's go out.
On EA Sports.
Come in Discord, Spanx.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
No, I already told him, Souls.
Rudolph looking to throw it.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
BRB.
All right.
Good defensive call right
Spanx
there.
said BRB. Souls.
Along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Rudolph. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Folk's kick is good.
And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Falcons offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
26-10, Souls.
Here early on. We have yet to reach halftime.
Yo, Souls. Yo, Soulsy. $26-10. No, actually, no, I'm wrong. 26-13. No, I scored. No. I'm 26. The Titans are 13.
Now 4 touchdown passes. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. David Onyemata in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Time to get another look at Drake London and the Falcons offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver, because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback.
I'll be back in a little bit. Souls. Yep.
Falcon?
What's up, Dark?
What's up?
What's up, Dark? What up, Sip?
No.
Wow.
Wow. Oh.
Honk.
No.
Honking crazy.
Yeah, just how I was gonna say, just how I get greeted, Dark.
Honk.
You realize when I said what up, Sip, I was trying to be friendly.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. Hi.
Yeah, I was trying to be friendly. What you doing, Dark?
I forgot who you were.
Falcon.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't help.
He probably is.
Hey, Dark. Boo.
Honk.
Why are you being mean?
I'm not being mean.
Yeah, you are.
Why would... No. Nope. 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 Honk.
Honk, honk.
Honk, honk, motherfucker.
You're honking crazy, Dark.
He can
Yep,
honk
I already
all
know.
Hmm.
Of course I could.
Mhm.
What's up, Falcon?
Yo, what up, Sub-Zero?
What are you laughing at, Mr. Milkman? You got some more cows being milked in the frickin'
Not much, you.
village. Yeah, this don't lie to us. Doubtful.
Yeah, I was gonna say Idaho. I ain't talked
Been
to
a
you.
while since I talked to you. What up, baby cakes?
I ain't talked to you in a good minute, Idaho.
Idaho's
Start
in
the
there?
game.
Oh!
But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way.
I
Right
didn't look,
now,
I just heard
he
a
wants
voice
to
on
rock
my
on
book.
every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds. And Gary's man complete. And this is caught for a
Uh-huh.
touchdown. Jordan, 28 yards.
Hey Falcon, we got 2 more YouTube videos up.
Nice.
Mahan
Yeah.
and Golden Lou.
What team are you playing, Falcon?
Oh, Dark, I'm live right now, by the way.
You doggoed out.
I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started
Who's
in this
alive?
game,
I laugh
they're
whenever
not just
y'all
throwing
like just
passes around.
are
They're reading
alive.
coverages
I just
early. So
don't
now
see
they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Are you the Falcons or Titans?
Hey, Dark.
Mm-hmm. So how's Iron?
Good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and he got off, by the way.
Tell Dark I said hi.
Oh, Sub-Zero said, hey, Dark.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah?
Nice.
Falcons.
What's up, Sub-Zero? Also got another subscriber today.
I'm gonna say you live right now, Dark?
No.
I figured you would be. Oh, did you see what me and Idaho said in chat a minute ago? Whenever you said anybody up for Minecraft, me and Idaho both said we were both
Yep.
down.
Falcon, do you got any pets?
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
That's it. You put it right next to her house. This is a big no. Yeah, you did. The fuck is this? Get off her property.
I have 3 cats, 1 dog and 1 tortoise. My mom has 3 dogs. 2 dogs and a cat. Falcon has a pet skunk.
I don't care.
No, I don't. You have a pet rat, Spanx.
Hey, Dark. Dark.
It eats cats too, it's a boss. My dog is a mini Australian Shepherd. No, it doesn't.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. And they accept it.
I seen my rat eat 2 baby rabbits one day, bro. It's a beast in the streets. Rats don't eat rabbits.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. It's Rudolph. Blitz coming and down.
Mine does.
It'll be a loss of 10.
Big predators eat rabbits.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game.
Then a rat has a problem.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rudolph. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
And this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That's how multiple guys get to it.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Noise Falcon on the tackle.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph.
I trained it where Chuck Norris was trained to kill.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
Didn't buy that.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only there were all this. Because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
He'll drop to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tyler Boyd, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead will be cut down to...
I just searched it up. Rats do not eat rabbit babies.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Still going.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
That's cause mine was shipped away real young and trained by the team who trade Chuck Norris.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all.
Chuck Norris is kung fu human.
39 yards there, a big one.
It has no limits and no rules, no exceptions. It just kills. Not a rat.
No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they can...
Exactly, this rat was raised and trained there.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
They'll throw with Penix.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game.
I highly doubt that.
In those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
To the air, Penix.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Are you talking about Micah Bell from RDR2 story? That's fine, but around here people watch their step when they come over.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They are going for it. Penix.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Rondale Moore.
31 yards.
And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
The Falcons are going to leave the...
God damn it. Okay. If you make that one more time, I'm gonna flip a table. Your intent is bad. How are you guys doing?
It's out there.
Still playing Madden.
No, I'm talking about Idaho and Wolf.
Now Penix.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked.
I don't
Probably
know.
doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Yeah, go to yours.
And that
Flag.
flag accepted.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Rudolph. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And he's got room. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles returned.
Go Dark.
What?
I just had a nice, whenever I hit the 2-point earlier, I hit a nice scoop and score a minute ago. Oh, Joe later, Dark. Hey, Souls. 46-20 now. Yeah, second quarter, and I hit a nice 2-point a minute ago, Souls. Yeah, I hit a nice 2-point, and I hit a nice scoop and score right in the same game. You tell me that never happens. Apparently, Aaron Jesus was on my side today. Yeah.
This is the game signature play so far. You do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point.
You should get Island. You should get Islands in Call of Duty, not Pal World, by the way. Why are y'all gonna blame everything on the dog? Can you believe I'm putting a beat down on Tennessee right now, Souls? I mean, can you believe that, Mrs. Souls? Football. Most time, if we didn't have to in PE. Now I can kick. I know how to kick a kickball. You can now that I do. I mean, but I mean, I'm not trying to criticize that. You know that. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't criticize that. You know that. You and Souls know that. Y'all know that. I don't criticize. I'm not like that.
Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
Over the middle, he has a Okonkwo.
Hang on, Mrs. Souls.
Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
So, y'all want to hear something funny? Actually, Mrs. Souls.
Gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Rudolph looking to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Lorenzo Carter. That is now 2 sacks. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I was on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis and Brandon Glenn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
As long as you're there.